My girlfriend cheated on me with her study buddy while I was working overtime to pay for her tuition. She told me he was her cousin when I got suspicious, but I had installed security cameras the week before. I, 29M, am writing this from my newly rented apartment, still processing everything that happened 3 weeks ago. My ex-girlfriend, Maya, 24F, and I had been together for 4 years. We met when she was a junior in college and I was working as a project manager at a construction company. She was smart, beautiful, ambitious, and I fell hard for her. We moved in together about 2 years into our relationship, and I thought we were building a future together. Spoiler alert, we weren't. Let me give you some background on our relationship. Maya came from a pretty traditional family. Her parents immigrated from India before she was born, and they had high expectations for her. She was studying to become a pharmacist, working on her Doctor of Pharmacy degree, which is a pretty intense program. Her parents helped with some of her expenses, but tuition for pharmacy school is no joke, and she had a mountain of student loans. When we moved in together, I suggested she focus on her studies and not worry too much about working. I was making decent money, around $85,000 a year, and I figured if I could help her graduate debt-free or at least with less debt, it would benefit both of us in the long run. So I covered rent, utilities, groceries, basically all our living expenses. Maya would occasionally pick up weekend shifts at a retail pharmacy to earn some spending money, but I told her it wasn't necessary if it interfered with her studies. Looking back, I can see how this created an imbalance in our relationship. I was essentially financially supporting her, which I didn't mind at the time because I loved her and believed we were partners. But it also meant she didn't have much accountability to me. She could do whatever she wanted with her time, and I was too busy working to keep close tabs on her schedule. Maya's final year of pharmacy school was brutal. She was taking advanced clinical rotations, preparing for licensing exams, and working on her capstone project. She'd come home stressed, complaining about the workload, and I'd try to be supportive, making dinner, giving her space to study, listening to her vent about difficult professors and impossible exams. I was proud of her for pursuing such a challenging degree, and I wanted to do everything I could to help her succeed. Around January of this year, Maya mentioned that she'd been paired with a study partner for one of her clinical courses. His name was Derek, and according to Maya, he was one of the top students in her program. She said they'd been assigned to work together on case studies and that they'd probably be meeting up regularly to study. I didn't think